I have been involved in hundreds of interventions to get people out of destructive cults. I mean, these were very, very intelligent, well-educated people. It could happen to anyone. What I have seen is that when people are feeling down, when they're feeling low, when they've been disappointed by life, where someone like Ralph Stair can come in and you hear his voice on the radio or you become aware of him, and it's like he gets into you through some crack in your life because of your disappointment, because you're feeling down. All of us go through times like that. Cult leaders are predators in that sense. They can smell it. It's like a shark in the water with blood, and they will prey upon those vulnerabilities to control and manipulate people. I think in the case of Overcomers Ministry, Ralph Stair has total power over his followers within that compound. And to say that they are making choices without factoring in the influence and control of Ralph Stair is ignoring the obvious and ignoring the dynamics of what's going on in that compound. So whether it's Craig Mack, whether it's any follower in that compound, they are under the influence of Ralph Stair, and so they're not really navigating independently. They are very much relying on Ralph Stair to make value judgments for them and to tell them how to treat their children, what is best for their children, and so on. So I can understand children that have left that were hurt being angry at Ralph Stair, but I would not be angry at the parent taking into consideration the influence and control of Ralph Stair. They're not able to separate out those two, that is, Stair and God. To them, when Stair speaks, it's God speaking. Now, if God wants to have sex with you, you're going to cooperate. And so I think that the idea that it's consensual is not really on point. As you're free to leave, everyone is free to leave this place if they want to. He's not really telling you the whole story because there are so many, but if you leave, you may not be able to see anybody here again, and that may be very tough, and you don't have any money, you don't have a career, you don't have anything. If you leave, good luck with that. You know, here, at least you have a roof over your head and food. But if you leave, who's going to take care of you? And also, what about the eternal consequences of leaving? You know, Stair instills fear, unreasonable fears in the minds of his followers regarding their salvation, regarding whether or not they can still be considered a true Christian if they walk away from him and his compound.